Welcome to Health Organizers, your digestive system specialist. In our Health Bites, we strive to provide you with just enough information to chew on so that you can properly understand how to care for your digestive system, also known as your hole in the middle. On this edition of Health Bite, we will be discussing ulcers. So there are two types of ulcers. There are peptic ulcers, they occur in the stomach, and then there are duodenal ulcers. Those occur in the beginning portion of your small intestine. In a peptic ulcer or a stomach ulcer or duodenal ulcer, as far as what it looks like, it's pretty much the same. It is very much like a blister that's half open, that has pus in it, that's very irritated and red and inflamed. That is essentially what an ulcer is. Now, as far as risk factors for ulcers, whether they be in the stomach or in the early part of the small intestine, it could be medications can cause that. It can be excess use of alcohol and or tobacco can cause that. Also, certain bacteria such as Helicobacter pylori can be a factor in developing ulcers. So there's a couple of different risk factors, as well as emotional stress, because we do see a correlation between an increase in emotional stress and then an increase in your stress hormone called cortisol, which can kind of wear away that lining in the stomach and allow it to be more susceptible to develop an ulcer there. So those are a few of the common risk factors for developing an ulcer. As far as the symptoms, then you will feel pain in the area. In a peptic or a stomach ulcer, generally the pain is going to be worse when you're eating. In a duodenal ulcer, or the one in the small intestine, that will generally be worse when you're not eating. So as far as the natural therapies that can assist with ulcers, there are many. There are different herbs, etc. But again, it's going to depend on what is the cause, and be sure to contact us so that we can go through your own individual situation to advise you on how to best proceed. That concludes this edition of Health Bite on ulcers, peptic and duodenal. Be sure to look for us on the web at healthorganizers.net. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. I'm Dr. Megan Levant, and remember, Health Organizers, working with you to tidy up your health naturally.